So hey guys, this is Dr. Sean over at the Center Path, and we're going to see how long we're going to have to meditate. Not as long as this guy. When we're starting meditation, meditation has a certain beginning, a middle, and an end. It also kind of has a setup, and you can see some of the videos I've done before on how to set up for meditation. So you reduce pain, you reduce the stiff leg or the stiff hip or shoulders or something like that. And the idea is to find out how long we should actually meditate. Now, you always hear stories of people who meditate for hours a day or 20 minutes minimum or something like that. Now, really, in the teachers that I've had experience with, and the people I've taught, as well as the other monks that I've interviewed, it's really up to the practitioner is how much time you actually have that you can afford to place towards meditation. It's an important process to continue the meditation routinely. So you may do twice a day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 breaths perhaps, or something like that. Now, if we're sitting too long, we tend to get sore legs. We'll get like a numb foot, or a foot falls asleep or something like that. In that case, either A, we have to reduce the amount of time that we do in meditation, or B, we increase the amount of movement we do during meditation. Because meditation isn't a very static, which means like just stable sitting only kind of procedure. It's actually very dynamic, and we can do a lot of the walking meditations, the movement meditations, and even just breathing is a way of movement. So here's a couple tricks on how to set up your meditation so you can sit longer. Number one, sit on a cushion. Say this guy over here, he's sitting at least on the hill, so his pelvic bones, his sitting bones, are higher up than his knees. He is in a looks like a lotus position there, I guess. Let's see if I can move over. I can kind of see. You can't really tell, but a lotus position is with both legs folded up, and then there's a half lotus and a quarter lotus, which I'll try and show a couple of pictures or drawings of. And in the process of doing those, remember that if you start feeling uncomfortable, we mindfully stop the meditation for a moment, move out of the position that we're in that's causing discomfort, and then move back mindfully and restart the whole process again. It's no big deal. You're not losing any points, and you're not losing any meditative prowess or anything like that. Now, of course, everybody gets a little ego into it and they want to practice more and they want to study more. In the classes that I've taught, we usually had what was called an 18-minute leg, which means that most people's leg would fall asleep, or one of their feet would fall asleep around 18 minutes into the meditation. Typically, we only did meditations for about 20 minutes anyway. We would do a little 5-minute breathing meditation, just to kind of get ourselves to center. We do a couple little stretches, which I'm going to show, or a couple little techniques, which I'm going to talk to you about right now with that. So to do this startup meditation, which is only a couple minutes, what I want you to do is breathe in, hold the breath, and then let it out longer than you breathed in. So it's allow your shoulders to drop in that process, allow your face to soften in that process, and it sets our attention and intention towards the meditation process. Do this only 3 or 4 times. Other ones we can do is more of the phrenic or the vagus nerve. We're doing some like vagus nerve flossing, I guess you could call it, or stretching. And all it is turning to the side and then letting your entire body bend to the side. Really feel that stretch on the outer end, the convex end, and the concave is being squashed, of course, right? So as we breathe in, we open up those ribs on that side, and then we can feel, as we breathe out, we bend over, we breathe in, stretch, and let go. Do this 2 or 3 times. That's going to actually stimulate the vagus nerve to relax the entire system, as well as the phrenic nerve, which runs the diaphragm. It'll help it to relax, it'll help to work a little better, and we'll feel automatically more relaxed. That's only something to do a couple more times anyway. Next thing you can do is a forced yawn. Start off with a yawn. You're going to yawn anyway. And if you do, that's a sign that the parasympathetic system, the system of relaxation and rest, is actually effective. And it's working now. You've stepped out of the stress zone and the fight and flight sympathetic, and we're now in the parasympathetic. So it's just curl your tongue back, breathe in. Notice how that just releases everything. Your eyes may water. These are all good signs. These are signs that you're actually in a more relaxed and receptive state for your meditation. The last two that we're going to do, one is just simply bearing down. It's called the Valsalva maneuver. And all it is like you going to the bathroom. But I want you to push your abdomen down and back. It's while holding your breath. So we take a big breath in and we push down and push our tailbone, like we're trying to push towards our tailbone and back. That's the other side, the bottom side of the parasympathetics, and that'll help you increase your time sitting because it's going to relax the heck out of you. And finally is just movement when we need to move. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It's really up to you. Now, if you have a timer, that's excellent to do. You can also use an incense. One incense will burn in about 20 minutes. You can also use chanting or some breathing with the mala. If you have a mala with the beads, you can breathe in with each one. Each one that you breathe in is a bead. Okay, and then we do that, and that should take about 20 minutes. That's more than enough time to get to that point of real relaxation and real ability to begin insight. Remember, samatha, or just paying attention, is just step one. Okay, so do your practice, 5 minutes. That's all you have to do, and we'll see you on the next time. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and all that good stuff. We'll talk to you later. Bye.